What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video we are going to be doing another episode of the MyTEAM journey, lads. We're going to be prepping for season 4, honestly. So in all likelihood, like, I'm not annoyed in get Aaron Gordon, but I think he's a little bit better than I initially thought. But I'm not at all upset that I didn't play Unlimited. Like, 4 disconnects. I think on Unlimited I'm like 7-0. My nobody spent account, 7-0 on this account. Like 14. I only played literally 14 games with Unlimited. I literally played Unlimited to get into the Emeralds here, competing 250k, which did not end well. So our team's looking, I mean, it's looking alright, I guess. This isn't it. Do I have an actual team anywhere? No. This is my current gen team. I do not have my team anywhere. I just want to see, are there any players that I can kind of get rid of? Because new season, I mean, Darren Williams isn't a bad shade to get rid of him, because I don't like him. I will say that much. Like, Baron Davis can be my point guard, and as much like I'm not going to be playing 250k in the next season, so I don't necessarily care about the current gen made cards, and D-Will is one of them. So let's just chuck in Paul George, Cam Reddish. Any good power forwards I have? I mean, Glenn works. I mean, Draymond at the 4 isn't the worst decision in the world. Let me go Bosch at the 5, I guess. Then off the bench on this gen, give me Chris Paul and Iverson over D-Will. I really like both of them. I really like both of them cards. And you get 2 guys, Eddie. Yeah, Eddie off the bench is good. Eddie's so nice. Eddie's so nice. Then Glenn. Have any power forwards that I like using? I mean, Pascal's alright. I actually really like this specific AK. But I mean, Porzingis at center, maybe? Thon at center? I think Thon at center might be it, because he moves different on next gen. Are there any small forwards that I have that I like? Straight up don't like Pierce. I'll be the first to admit that I just don't like Pierce. Oh, I know who to add in. Hito freaking Turkaloo. You get in a power forward. So yeah, I got my team pretty much sorted. Like, I'm confident that if I do need to go through an unlimited run, that I can go through an unlimited run with these guys. Because one player that I said I'm not selling for the rest of the years is Paul George, and he's not coming out of my team. And then obviously lock in, free card. Unbelievably good value at 50k. Unbelievably good value when he was 30k. Then obviously CP3 is just so cheap. Hito's so cheap and Thon's so cheap. Like, we got a nice budget bench, and then we got basically, PG's essentially a lock-in. He's essentially a lock-in. Because basically, if you guys don't know, my very first YouTube video had Paul George basically as the main man in my squad. So, because we got this throwback Paul George, yeah, he is going to be in this team right here. Alright, so I'll check out, are any players on my squad that I can really sell? We're going to go and sell. Honestly, like, I'm not going to use D-Will for anything. I like him. Don't get me wrong, I like D-Will more than almost anybody likes D-Will, but he just doesn't serve a purpose for me, really. I might go for exchanges, so I'm going to keep Parker, DeRozan, and anyone else, Coleman. I'm going to keep them just because I don't know the way the exchanges are going to be, but there's no point. As much as I like Gerald Wallace, there's no point keeping him. I love X-Man. There's actually just no point in having him, because I think Siakam and Isaac are better. Kyrie doesn't go for enough. I mean, Dell, there's no point keeping Dell, honestly. Let's see what I can get for these guys right here. We have all of our Pete Maraviches ready. I wonder if people actually have pushed up the price of Pete Maravich. Oh my god, I pushed up the price of Pete Maravich. I was literally making a video about it, and I said, you know what, we could possibly have some Galaxy Opal exchanges. So I'm going to go and buy a bunch of Pink Diamond cards. Pink Maraviches, and he's gone up in price. Like, just because I do something does not mean that it's the right decision. Just because I do something. So, honestly, prepping for the next season, we're just trying to get as many things as possible. How many gold badges am I going to have, actually? These range extender is a very, very important badge. I got 22 golds on my Darren Williams. I want to see what price Darren Williams is going with gold range. Actually, one player that I might go for a bit is Sleepy Floyd with gold range. Let's see the price of Sleepy. He's 17k. Is this 32 badge one? Him with range. No, it is not. So I'm just looking to see if I can find a Sleepy Floyd. Oh my god, it's a 4 Hall of Fame badge Sleepy Floyd? What are the Hoffs? Hoff quick first step, Hoff slittery, Hoff posterizer, Hoff bullet. Oh, I don't quite know. I don't think... I mean, I have range on mine. If this one had gold range, I actually might pick him up. I might have picked him up. 34 golds? No way. Just no way. There is no way! There is an 8,000 MT gold range Sleepy Floyd. Sleepy Floyd's a beast, man. He's a beast. He's still usable. Not spectacular, still usable. Alright, I thought I could get a little bit empty. I clearly can't. I clearly can't get anything for Sleepy Floyd, but if you guys want an ultra cheap gold range extender, dude with clamps, that is good on both gens, go pick him up right here. I'm giving you a discount price of 16k. 16k is what I'm going to be selling him for, which is ridiculously cheap. Honestly, has Gerald Wallace gone down with the market crash price? He's 3k! Why? How is he so cheap? I'm guessing X-Man's that cheap as well then. Dell's definitely not cheap. Why is X-Man 2k MT? You guys are in for man. Who says this game is pay to win? Who says this game is pay to win? X-Man's insanely good. Alright, the market's just completely down. The market is just completely down. Let's be real, it is completely down. Let me see, can I sell my Wiseman for anything? I might be able to sell my Wiseman for something. He's 46k. I just want to see what price these overall cards are. It's like 40k. I don't even know what price I would need to complete that on my nobody spent count. Like how much I need. I could probably sell 8k and get it. To be honest. Let's see, you see like 7, 8k maybe? No! Unreal stuff. We're getting more MT for Wiseman than anyone else basically. Wiseman's 11k. Did I have enabled? No, I don't have enabled. What the hell is Wiseman doing at 17k? I mean, I like the card and all. I think Wiseman later on in the year will be a god tier card, but what is he doing at that price? That's crazy. Surely, like, Onyeka Kongwu and stuff aren't expensive. Surely he's the only one. I mean, if I can get 4 or 5k for Onyeka, I'm not going to be too pushed. Okay, it's probably about 3k, I'd say. Is he more expensive? Is Wiseman right now more expensive than LaMelo Ball? Is Wiseman more expensive than LaMelo Ball? That's the real question. That is madness. That is actually madness. That Wiseman was that expensive. So, yeah, we've got our unlimited team sorted. I wouldn't mind getting a better backup point guard, but on next gen, I don't know what great ones there are, really. Like, CP3 does a job. Like, you're looking at if you're looking at Rose, who might be a bit better, and that's only a might be a bit better on next gen. It's like Showtime doesn't matter. Actually, what price is De'Aaron? De'Aaron might be a shout. Especially if I can find a De'Aaron with range. Okay, so he comes with 20 golds. We need to see the 22 golds. De'Aaron's 4k MT. What is going on, lads? How many of them are being put up in the same minute? Alright, let's look for him. Let's look for De'Aaron Fox. Minimum buyout, let's just say 16k, because you're unlikely to find one of them for cheaper. I'm guessing you can't have range of 1 gold, can you? Nope. What we want range extender. That's really the only badge I'm looking at. That is really the only badge I'm looking at for De'Aaron here. No, even on silver range, it's fine. I gotta be fine with silver range De'Aaron Fox, honestly. Badges, clamps, gold, which is obviously a great upgrade to have, but no range. I'm not that fussed about getting him on clamps, honestly. And then nothing. That's mad. There's not even a single range DR Fox up on the market. You would have thought someone would be looking to cash out on him. I honestly would have thought someone would be looking to cash out, but again, I think I may have already looked at this one. This is a gold clamps DR. I'm not paying, like, he's like 2k MT. I'm not paying that much for a badge I don't really want. I've already checked this one, haven't I? Badges. Yeah, no range. No deep threes. And this one here that I haven't checked, I don't think. This one has got 26. Man, you're putting 26 gold badges. Yeah, I get it. You put bronze flexible release on them. You're putting 26 gold badges trying to fool people into thinking that you just may have one that is range extender. But unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. So another player I might look at is a Tyler Hero with clamps. Tyler Hero with clamps is another kind of must buy. Tyler Hero right now he comes with 17 golds. Like, even if you're looking at 1 silver or an 18th gold, that's a really good player to get. Especially because normally a clamps hero is somewhat affordable. Because you never want to buy badges. You never want to buy badges. You just want to buy pre-badged players. Except for the fact that none of these guys are anyway decent. But yeah. I'm kind of happy with my squad. So it's a weird one. The reason why I'm not like overly buying or selling is because I'm confident that I have a team that can compete. If I fully believed that Unlimited was going to be some sort of sweatfest, I would have already bought my players, because I do believe that the market is going to change depending on who's the Unlimited reward. Like, if the Unlimited reward turns out to be freaking Kawhi Leonard, and he comes with like Silver Rain, Huff clamps, and everything. All the top tier cards in the game are going to go up in price. Everyone's going to be trying to get that Kawhi. The level 40 reward, like, look, I'm saying this now. I'm not going to go for whoever it is. I don't care who it is. I'm not going for him. I would rather spend my free time not playing this game than playing this game. So it all depends on what there is as well. And we also have to take into account that Domination Part 2 or Spotlight Sims are likely to happen. Because, like, we know there is going to be a Domination Part 2. And I do believe that we're probably going to get Spotlight Sims at the same time as we did last year, which might be the start of Season 5. I could be completely wrong, but if we go and get Domination Part 2, because this is when the season is just starting, and it turns out that the Emerald cards are like Ruby Evo to Amethyst cards, there's bound to be at least 3 or 4 of those guys that are going to be absolutely insanely good. That are going to be insanely good. And, well, maybe not going to be Eddie Jones level, but might be good enough that you can just get rid of an Eddie Jones because they're going to be good tactical downgrades. Then likelihood is, if we're looking at Domination, we have an Amethyst, a Diamond, and a Pink Diamond. If there is Domination Part 2, it's probably going to be Diamond, Pink Diamond, Opal. And then we're going to be seeing some nice cards for free in the game. So I don't really know what to do, honestly how to prepare, because I'm happy not selling, because selling and buying back could be a shout. Like, selling my Eddie, selling my Glenn, selling my PG won't be sold. Selling my Eddie and my Glenn could push me over the million MT mark. Well, and then selling my badges could push me over the million MT. As well as the fact that I can sell D Will. We have somehow got 16k for James Wiseman, who I got in a free pack. And also we got, with all these packs, we got a bunch of these packs that have badges in them. We're bound to have 80, 90k when I open up all these packs and sell all the cards. So I'm in a good enough position here. I am in a very, very good position. However, it might end up just biting me. If it does turn out that there's a tactical downgrade for an Eddie, or there's a tactical downgrade for a Glenn, the whole market, just like the Spotlight Sims last year, completely crashed the market. A Domination Part 2 or a Spotlight Sims next season has the potential to do that. And again, it's just prediction. It is just making prediction, because we haven't heard anything yet. I've heard nothing yet about it, but you just never know, honestly. You just never know. So yeah, what are you guys doing to prepare? Are you guys stocking up on your Ruby cards, which is something that I suggest to do? I suggest stocking up on your Rubies and your Amethyst cards, because there's a lot of weekends in Limited that those guys carry. Like, every time I believe that there is a like really good Ruby Season of Giving player, I don't think any of these guys are particularly great. Although I wouldn't be opposed to picking up a, not Anthony Davis, he's awful. I wouldn't be opposed to picking up like a Davis Bertans, because he shoots the lights out. Just straight up. He does one thing, and he does that one thing very, very well. So keep up to date on your Ruby cards, honestly. They're going to help you out a ton on your Amethyst cards in terms of limited weekends. So there's never any point missing out on one of these if they're any good. Like if there are good idle cards like Gary Harris, there's always going to be a spot for those guys. In terms of flash cards, you're looking at Corver, Brian Scalabrine. I don't think any of these ones are great though. So there's always, keep up with the 1000 MT cards. The like 2000 MT cards, the ones that are almost discard value, like they never lose value. So you should always just go and just buy all them and keep them in your collection. Because later on in the year, you can even just discard. They're either going to be higher than you pay for them, or you can just discard them and make a whole bunch of MT out of them. So yeah, that is pretty much it, lads. I'm not doing much, honestly, because I'm selling a few cards. Not doing much because anything can happen. We could see Spotlight Sims, we could see Domination, and it's just a case of not having any idea what is happening. So anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it. That is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
I think you only love me 'cause I'm popping. This a layup, this a rebound, then it's robbing. Tyson with the fade, not the air, my